On the off chance that you care, and I barely do, next week I'm going to have a puppet show, of course, online. I'm going to take my dog for a long walk. That's going to be great. I don't get to see him very often, but when he and I are together, it's pure joy, and he never gets Mountain Dew. He's never around marijuana. He does get a little tidbit of a taco on an occasion. Not the whole taco. Don't do that. What else is on the agenda? Oh, yeah, I'm going to have props. Uh, a hobo travelogue. More dog footage. Probably a cat video, too, because my neighbors are hobo kitty cats. Yeah, they're straight from the gutter. What else? I'll be showing off my overgrown garden, which will force me to tend my garden about damn time. That's going to be it for next week. A little bit of air, a little bit of light. No Cyrex, very little King Cobra, especially Cyrex. Can't stand that guy. No more of him. If you're not exposed to horror cows and lol cows, don't get exposed. It's a terrible addiction. I'm afraid I can't stop. I've tried. Oh, I've tried so hard, but anybody who really knows me knows that I plumb the depths of humorous depravity. Always have. Some people say they have a sick sense of humor. You really don't. I do. Boy, do I censor stuff because I have to, because I really don't want to spend that much time in purgatory. Yeah. I watched a play directed by Robert Kirkendall. He's on my channel. Look him up. He's a great guy. I've known him for years, and he's pretty dang talented. I love the guy. Funny guy, witty guy, a gentleman. He dresses really well. He's bicycle challenged. That's not the master mechanic. Sorry, Nick. Robert calls him and I sees him. Please don't judge me. Don't hate me. I know you never would. As for my friend Susie, she needs to start making some videos so I can collaborate with her. Very, very wonderful woman. I think she and I could do some business. Honestly, I'm not drunk. I don't drink. So I'm just in a wiggly mood. I'll Devo flashbacks. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched much Devo, watch Devo. The early stuff, it'll change your life for the neutral. Devo explains it all. Decades of it have their time. I'm working towards longer videos because I want to. It also helps with my speech impairment. Actually, I'm getting leagues better. Not quite as, what's the word I'm searching for? So desperate. Stilted. My stammer is getting a little better. Brought to you by a stupid stroke. And by the way, I'm not complaining about my stroke. It just is what it is. It wasn't that bad. I still can't count. That's a weird thing. It took me 2 months to learn how to write, uh, about a month to stock or stack sentences together. But again, it, it'll teach you stuff. It'll teach you the way your brain is really wired and how to rewire it. The brain is a very, very forgiving organ if you feed it, and if you really educated yourself, that really doesn't go away. And again, you can build your brain and rewire it as long as you study stuff, which I do. You know, it's World War II, well, every war, European history, American history, aviation, naval warfare, literature to a degree, not as much as I used to. I think I read maybe a few thousand books. Not bragging. I got to be a hobo for a good chunk of my life, and I could give access to books by crook and by hook. Those 25-cent racks at the library, wonderful things. And once in a while, I even put a quarter in. Sometimes when I was rich, I put $1 in to make up for all the ones I kind of stole a little bit, you know. But I handed them on, so they got recycled. And again, they are not library books. I don't do that. I love libraries. Libraries have saved my life. Education, entertainment, staying warm, trying my stuff out. Finally got my things together enough to use the computer. I used computers before that. I go way back in the things. I did chat rooms way back in the elder days. Yeah, I'm one of those old people who actually dabbled a little bit. Again, not that adept, but I can. Well, look at me now. I can actually make crappy videos for YouTube. Hey, that was a leap. That was kind of inspired by Susie Fleischer, because I want her to make videos and make piles of money. I refuse to make a dime on my stuff, so I'm not gonna shill like Cobra. Yeah, he's a funny little mooch. Who else panhandles junk food and booze online and tries to sell really horrible testicle soap? That's what I call it. It's pheromone soap. It's really expensive. I'll never touch the stuff, but I can't imagine it smells really good. It's black, and I know the base is pine tar. The stuff they have in Pell's naphtha, which I used in my trimming days to get the sap off my body. It worked for that. A little harsh, but back in the old days, they used that stuff for laundry. And I guess it probably worked. If it works on my flesh, it'll work on laundry. And trust me, pine sap is horrible stuff. It's an adhesive. It smells pretty good. Probably smells better than I do now. But that's not saying very much. Spoke my brains out, but forgive me. Can't afford it. Switching over to really bad rolly. I don't see myself ever quitting smoking because, hey, find what you love and let it kill you. That's my credo, and it's my excuse, it's my rationale. Hey, I'm a loser. Read my name. I come by it natural. Yeah. I also want to do a video about what they call hacks. I hate that expression, but it works, about stuff did to survive and thrive to a degree with little to no money, how to build shelters with very little money. I will do cooking videos using a one-burner stove in the yard, because that's how it goes. You can do a whole bunch with a little propane canister stove or a little alcohol stove. Very easy to assemble, portable, and you can cook some wonderful, actually healthy food. There will be no Doritos in my recipes. Can't abide it. Doritos make me feel sick inside. And no Mountain Dew in my recipes. I do use 7-Up for eggs, and that's actually a pretty good idea too. It fluffs up your eggs very nicely. The effervescence and the acids really work wonders. Not diet soda ever. You can't cook with that stuff. It turns into its own toxic chemicals, separate stuff. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. And again, don't give Mountain Dew to dogs. If you love dogs, which I do, don't. Little liver treats. Yeah, that's pretty much the best thing you can feed a dog for treats. My dog Cyril, who I love dearly, is all about the liver. And I looked it up, talked to a vet. Liver is about the best thing to give them, but in moderation, gives them the poops. Susie Fleischer knows about dog poops. Of course, she has a Bandle dog. Yeah, she loves that dog. I don't think anybody else in the world does, because it's something only a mother could love. That, and Susan has her masochistic and sadistic sides. She keeps the dog out of pure sadism and endures it out of masochism. Good for you, Susie. Love that woman. Wonderful. Anyway, that's a long, rambling video for me. Whatever. Like it, hate it, subscribe, don't subscribe. I really want you to subscribe and like, because my tiny little ego needs the rub. Pity me, pity me.